Good morning, Twisties. Welcome. It's Tuesday morning and I've got a few things to talk about today, so I thought it would be just me. Hey, I did talk to my friend Kat. She's from Why Not Fibers. That conversation will be next week on Tuesday. I just had a few things I wanted to go through, so I thought we'd postpone that one for a week. I know I talked about that last week. She's fantastic. We had so much fun talking. I love doing these little interviews, these little chats with people. It's so much fun. The time just flies, and I look back and I'm like, boy, I'm gonna have to edit a lot out of that one because it was too much fun. So I hope you'll join me next week for my conversation with Kat from Why Not Fibers. It's gonna be fabulous. Hey, look what's behind me. This is my sweater vest thing that I've been working on. It's called Passing Showers. And I'm almost done. I've got a few more, I don't know if you can see here, a few more eyelets to do at the bottom here for along the border. And then I need your help. I need your opinion. All right, so let me give her a little spin. I used just a little clippy here so that you could see it so it doesn't fall off. All right, I'm gonna turn her around. Look how pretty Nomad looks with all that purple at the top. Isn't that gorgeous? I'm not gonna go all the way because it's still on the ball and I don't want it to fly off my desk. All right, so what I have to do next is I'm gonna pick up all along the edge, around the back, and then back down again on this side to make a border. And that'll make it drape nicely and hang so I don't have to have a little a little bulldog clip there holding it all together. But what I didn't consider when I started this project is that that's going to be a solid border up against my Evolution. So what should I do, you guys? I have like 3 choices that I can think of. First is, this is the purple that went at the top. I'm going to use it to finish out these cap sleeves here, make them just a little bit longer. So should I do it with the purple all the way up and around so it matches the top and the sleeves? So it's mostly a purple sweater with that pop of that, you know, chocolate and burgundy at the bottom. I also have all of this left. This is what I got to extend the bottom. This is a Grande. So I could make a big bold pop of color, big bold statement, and go all the way from the bottom up and around with this burgundy. So it'll be a mostly purple sweater with a burgundy band around it. And then my third option, I was talking to my friend Jen last night. You may know her as Shep Zepp if you're a member of our Ravelry group. And she gave the suggestion of doing a cupcake. That would be the Nomad cupcake. And I think I would probably start it with the purple on the inside, but the cool thing is that it would go from side to side. So we've got the sweater going top down, Evolution, and then the band would go from here out, or maybe it would look the other way, it doesn't really matter, to do a gradient going across ways for the band. I thought that was a very cool idea too. I hadn't thought of doing that. I still think I want to do the cap sleeves just the purple. I think that would be beautiful, just this grapey purple. But so yeah, what do I want to do? I have a thread over on Ravelry. It's the Good Morning Twisties thread. Put your answer in there. I'll link to it below here in the underneath this video. In the Good Morning Twisties thread over in the Twisted Fiber Art Ravelry group. Let me know what your idea is. Do you have another one? I'd like to hear it. Or just tell me if you think I should go purple, burgundy, or cupcake. I have probably another couple days before I'm ready to do that because I'll probably just start out the sleeves while I'm waiting to hear all of your responses. But get that in and so I can make a decision. I'm probably gonna go with whatever the majority of people think I should do. That'll be kind of a fun, like, rolling of the dice. See what you guys all think I should do, and I'll just do that. That's really fun. This has been a great project, you guys. doing a sweater. This is my first ever sweater. I'm pretty proud of it. I mean, I think it looks really pretty. It feels so good. I just can't stop touching it. It's a Yummy Evolution. It's the Yummy extra large, most of the whole body. And then there's the Grande is the top section and the sleeves. And then there's another Grande, the Burgundy Grande. I can't remember, somewhere in this eyelet section I had to start using it. I probably wouldn't have had to if I paid attention to the actual pattern a little bit more, but I decided I wanted it a little longer than the pattern called for. So the body of the sweater, I kind of went a little extra on and did a little bit more solid color in that section. And then I added the Grande on here at the bottom in the eyelet section to extend this part of it just a little bit more. So let me know. Tell me what you want, what you think. Should I go burgundy? Should I go purple? Should I do a cupcake? I'll wait, and I'm just gonna do whatever you guys tell me. It'll be like a... So what else is going on? We had some excitement at the studio yesterday. I stopped in to talk to Fawn. She was back from her vacation, so we were touching base and going over everything and seeing what had to go out and what was all. I was taking some pictures, you guys. I was taking some pictures of my neighbor. It's not all the way ready. We still need a tube and a swatch, and I have, to get all of the pictures done, and those are still being knit. Knitterly Ann, thank you so much for doing that. She's going to be knitting up the swatch and the tube. So I took some pictures of the other things just to get the ball rolling, so that means that's going to be soon. But that's a side note. Okay, so I was at the studio talking with Fawn, and I had my purse on, and I was just about ready to go, and I noticed a car backing up down our one-way street, and I thought that was weird. And I'm like, what's going on? And Fawn said, I don't know. And then all of a sudden we both saw a ton of black smoke. Like, you could not see the sky. It just hadn't drifted in front of our vision yet. So we ran outside. My heart just sank. Any of you who know our story know that we have had some really bad luck with fires over the past couple of years. We were displaced about 5 years ago from our main studio in our very first studio in the basement of the Keen's department store here in town when the neighboring restaurant caught fire. And then we moved to a different studio after we were able to, get the funds together. We found another studio, and then there was a fire in the restaurant next door that was attached to our building. So I saw that smoke, and I almost grabbed yarn and started running to my car to pop it in there. I held it together. We went outside and we realized it was our neighbor. Luckily, everybody's fine. I should have probably started the story with that. Everybody is okay. Nothing is bad. Everything's fine. So the next door neighbor is not connected to our building. That was one of the things that we said when we got the studio. We said, all right, no restaurants next door. That's a thing that has to happen. That's a requirement. So we ran outside. Fawn called 911. I went and banged on the door, and they were still inside. It had started in their garage, and they didn't even know that anything was going on yet. So they got out. 911 was called. Everybody came. There were 5 fire trucks. By the way, I will put some pictures up at the end of this video so you can see like what was going on. It was a sunny, beautiful day, except for this fire next door to our building. So the fire department came, and they were there, and they had their axes, and they were breaking down walls, and they had the hoses in and everything. It was a lot of excitement, a lot of anxiety for me. I stood out there the whole time with my hands on my hips, like watching, waiting for a flame to jump from one building to the next, like I could have done anything about it. I don't know, I was being very silly, but I stood out there the whole time. My brother is a paramedic in our town, and he was there because he was taking care and making sure that the people who were in there were okay. One of the guys did have a little bit of smoke inhalation, but he was okay. So he was there helping to calm me down a little bit. But after about an hour or so, everything was all clear and we got to go back in the studio. Luckily, no smoke got in at all. All the windows were closed, so the yarn was fine. It was just, I know it wasn't our building, everything was fine, but the anxiety that I feel now when I smell that smell is almost overwhelming. It brings up all of those memories and thinking about how close we really came to losing this business that we love so dearly. It was a rough couple of hours. It kind of threw off my whole day. I was very glad that I had spent the morning doing some schoolwork. I had took a quiz shortly before I left to go in to get to the studio to check everything out, because had I waited and taken it after, I don't know that I could have concentrated. I did some homework later that evening and everything was fine, but that was some excitement. Not the kind I like either. Not very fun at all. So I'll put some pictures up. You can see we've got our flag out front in front of the big ladder truck. That was kind of cool. And the smoke, there was no flames. Like, we could not see any flames. All the flames were in the house, but the smoke was just black and kind of billowy, and ominous and gross. All right, what else is going on? Not a whole lot. We're just trying to get through. We've got our neighbor coming. Oh, I know. Isopropyl alcohol. Guess what? We found some. Oh my gosh. Thank you to all of you who contacted us and say, hey, check here, try this, try that. We gave a few of them a shot and one of them came through. So we have a couple gallons that we have in stock now. I'm going to pull those, or I'm going to put those colorways that we had to take off the site back up so you can order them again. Oh, yay. So I'm going to continue my search. I'm going to keep going because I want to have a little bit of a stockpile in case we get to this situation again. But those colorways are coming back, y'all. Yay. I'm so excited and happy about that. Our new virtual show is coming up in like a week. Yeah, in like a week. The Vogue Knitting Virtual Live will be July 16th and 17th. It goes through the 18th, but we have personal shopping sessions on the 16th and the 17th. One is in the evening and one is in the afternoon, hopefully to accommodate everybody and get in there. Come and see us. Meg and I will both be in the studio. We'll probably both have our masks on. Maybe we can take turns in front of the camera so we don't have to have a mask. I don't know. We haven't really figured out exactly what we're going to do yet and how that's going to work. But we will be there. We will have product that is ready to ship and ready to go. Our website will be available to shop the whole time, just like normal. And there will be a coupon code. So if you go through the Vogue Virtual Live link, they will give you a coupon code to shop on our site. So go through them for those 3 days if you're shopping twistedfiberart.com, because you'll get a special code. So and then the other one is Fiberworld 2020. I'm super excited about that. We're having a meeting on Thursday to talk about how everything works, and they're doing a video, kind of like a Q&A for the vendors, and I'm really excited about doing that. A lot of our other friends are doing it too. It's kind of cool. It's like an actual show. I just wish that I could be right next to them in the same building so I could go and visit, but I'll probably visit their booths in their private shopping sessions just so I can see them and talk to them. I'm pretty excited about it. Once I have more information on that, I will let you know. Hey, don't forget about my sweater, okay? I'm getting close to the end and I really do want to finish this off, but I want to know what you think I should do. Purple, burgundy, or a cupcake going side to side. I don't know. I'll do one of them. I'm excited. I love you guys. This is a short one today. Don't forget, next week I will be with Kat from Why Not Fibers, and it's a blast.